Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host and humble narrator, Ken Lavigne. I'm a singer and vocal coach here on YouTube, and today we are looking at DIO. Once again, this is a continuation of our merry month of metal. We're starting early. I thought we would start maybe in May, but why the heck not? It's mid-April. Let's do this now. This is a suggestion from one of our subscribers, one of our listeners, one of our viewers, Monsieur Never. How about continuing your discovery of DIO? And Monsieur Never was kind enough to include a link to a DIO video. And I think this one is called Do Not Talk to Strangers, or Don't Talk to Strangers. Let's find out what this is about right now.
The song is called Don't Talk to Strangers. Whoa.
Don't talk to strangers. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Ronnie James Dio. Okay, let's do this. I like being corrected at the opening of every video. Surprisingly pure vocal.
Don't talk to strangers.
That sort of head tone falsetto.
To do you harm. Don't write in starlight road, or the words become unreal. Don't hide in doorways. You may find the key that opens up your soul. Don't go to heaven, no, 'cause it's really only hell.
Okay, so this is interesting right off the top. The diction is immaculate. He's so clear in his pronunciation, so fantastic. The other thing that I'm astonished by is the quality and level of the recording. This is from 1986, and it's like digital, high fidelity, high definition quality video. And I don't know how that was achieved back in the 80s. I'm not sure if they had access to that, but this is really great. And the audio is beautifully mixed, as one would expect. Nothing less from DIO.
Don't smell the flowers. They're an evil drug, and they'll make you lose your mind. Don't you dream of women are, 'cause it'll only bring you down. Hey, you know me, you touch me, I'm real, I'm forever. Won't let you look and see. You can feel me. I'm danger. I'm a stranger. I'm darkness. I'm anger. I'm pain. I'm messed up. The evil song you sing inside your brain drive you insane.
I love how his vocal mannerisms morph and change with the intensity of the music. As the guitars become more distorted, so does DIO's voice in that classic sort of vocal distortion. And even within that, there is clarity in his diction. I'm just, it's so impressive. It sounds so good too.
Don't talk, no. Don't let them inside your mind, no.
It looks like he's got literal rocks on stage, though I guess maybe they're not. They're stage props, part of the stage show. And I can't help but wonder, was a little bit of Spinal Tap inspired by DIO and this particular heavy metal aesthetic of having like Stonehenge around him?
Run away, go.
That's a spectacular guitar solo right there. Still going.
Protect yourself. Don't dance in darkness. You be stumbling, you sure to fall. Don't you ride in starlight, 'cause every word you do comes out real. Oh, don't talk to strangers, 'cause they're only there to make you sad. Don't dream of women, 'cause they'll only bring you
Yeah. Nailed the lighting cue. Okay, I just want to back up here for just a second. His vocal is just as robust and just as pure at the end of the song with this very creamy vocal.
'cause they'll only bring you.
Beautiful little vibrato at the end of that. 'Cause it'll only bring you. And then nails this with a lot of vigor. Audience. I can feel like his glottis sort of coming together with that sort of blood curdling. It's like he's choking on his own blood there. I don't know if you can hear that. I love it. I think it's great. It shows such incredible vocal control.
Don't you talk, no. Don't you talk, no. Don't talk, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk. Don't talk to strangers. No, 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 no,
Yeah. No! I can't even do it. Oh man, Dio is a god. This is a drum riser. Look at the drums; they're like 40 feet above the stage. Maybe not that high, but it seems like they're so separate. And I remember the guitarist was leaning back like in a basic yoga position, like, whoa, where are you, man? Communication between the different musicians can be strained sometimes if you're in your own sonic environment and you can't hear the other guys. This is all made all the more remarkable since this is the 80s. There's no in-ear monitors. You don't necessarily dial it in that way. So these guys are well rehearsed. They know what they're supposed to do. I'm just trying to find. Yeah, there he is. Okay. So Dio points to his drummer. And look, there's a guitarist. He's like, are you going to stop? I'm ready for you. Nice. Totally in sync. I love this. Well done, Dio. Yeah.
Thank you! The song
Thank you. Thank you, Dio. And thank you, Monsieur Never. Thank you very much for guiding me through that, or to that, rather, with your link. I appreciate that. I really do. Many of you often will give me well-meaning requests of videos that you think would be positive for this channel. I do appreciate those requests, or suggestions, rather. And I really do appreciate having a link to them as well, because it saves me a little bit of energy and effort. Like, what video are they talking about? Which one is it? Is it of these 5 different versions of this particular song? No! 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 Oh, man. That is one heck of a vocal workout exercise. Dio, what can you say? I mean, there's a reason why he's Dio, right? He has the vocal goods, and apparently pretty much self-taught. That's kind of how you had to approach it back in the 80s. If you had the vocal goods, you had to figure it out all on your own. And I think in those days, very much so, the cream would rise to the top. Well done, Dio. So now, if there was a moment in that video that particularly spoke to you or stood out to you, and maybe it was a moment that I missed, write a timestamp down in the comments section below and a reason why you thought it was a moment to focus in on. I really appreciate your comments. I really tried to respond to as many comments as I can. There's a lot on this channel, which is something I adore. I love reading them. Don't always have time to respond to each of the comments, but you are... All of the viewers of this channel are a wealth of information, and I really do appreciate it. So also, too, if you are a young singer and you're wanting to learn how does Dio do these things, really important to reach out to a talented vocal coach. They can teach you the basics. I can teach you the basics. I'm a vocal coach. There's lots of vocal coaches to choose from. You don't have to work with me, but I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to work with me. Also, too, if you are not yet a member of this fabulous community of music lovers and vocal aficionados, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out any of the great stuff that we produce here every week on the channel, especially this being the merry month of metal. I really appreciate it if you could join us. Consider joining us and being part of this wonderful community. And if you have made it to the end of this video, hey, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and spending a few of your precious metal minutes with us. I really appreciate it. Huge love and thanks to you all, and we will see you next time.